with... Let me see. Okay, sawa. So, we are starting with group 1. And this is how we are going to do it. Each group has 1 minute 30 seconds. Try to be sarcastic, try to be fun, and feel free, okay? You have 1 minute 30 seconds to prove
Nikoku. This is where we'll be at on the 2nd of August, Saturday. Yeah, this is the place. Saturday meet and greet. Saturday, man. Avail yourselves, bro. Jiavail. Jenny, ona ndiyo. Yeah, I'm your boy. No, wale watu this is the place, man. Kujeni, man. On 2nd of August. As from 2 p.m. all the way till 6. This is the location I was telling you guys about. It's only 1,500 bob a ticket. Yeah, these are the likes. Ndio hiyo umeona jiwago na hapo hata usichachisha. Kuja. So they're having an event here. It always happens every Monday. Nataka ku live stream. So join me. Too many comments. Mundu WhatsApp na Mars. Kujeni. Yeah, habari zenyu. It's been a while, man.
So each team has 1 minute 30 seconds. 1 minute 30 seconds, alright? So group 1, are you ready? Group 1, are you ready? You are not ready. Alright, meaning we are going to move to the next group. Sawa, and I'm going to invite group 2. Group 2, you are ready? Alright, let's appreciate them as they come. Thank you.
Hi, I'm live on X. I'm live on X. Okay. Why are you moving away from me?
Just a reminder.
I'm not even recording you. Oh, in a mambo.
Just a reminder, it's 1 minute 30 seconds. And if your team is...
See,
sorry, if your team is not ready,
I wanted to see.
we are going to skip you as
guys don't like X.
Sawa?
Yeah.
If your team is not ready, we are
Aina
going to
mambo.
skip you guys and
I was surprised to do the beer. Like, I needed that information. Thank you.
You have 1 minute. Your time starts now. Thank you. So we are here to tell you how these are rated.
Eco Delta Towers.
And these are the reasons that tea is extremely overrated. Number 1, the best version of tea is called Turungi.
Yeah, leo tunaongelea chai. Unajua Zaluya, I had to pop in. But yeah, it's a nice place. Huko ndo tutakuwa on the 2nd of August.
Number 3, you can manage gossip. Anytime you see a group of, I will not say women, but people sitting together having tea, gossip is right. Number 3, if 20-25 people we are down lactose intolerant. Please. Number 4, slimming tea really it should have been number 1, but it's number 5, but not for that particular reason. Fruit of colonialism. Let China have it. Let India have it. Let England have it. Can we have something else? And so we are giving a replacement for tea. We're making a case for competence. The woman's guild meeting with cocktail. It is a family meeting. You're there to discuss an intervention with cocktail. Give it up for tea is overrated. Alright, let's appreciate group 2. Say tea is overrated. Alright, thank
Huyo msee nimetoka kuambia I'm live on X bana, ndio na own your G-Wagon. Kuna G-Wagon iko hapo nje. Guys, you should see.
Why would you say education is not free because of tea? Well, inchi ya kitu kidogo, inchi ya kitu kidogo, inchi ya watu wadogo, ukitaka. Alrighty.
You want to this? No.
Got your answer.
Live on X. You want to say hi to my audience? You want to say hi to my audience? Yeah, tell him. Yeah, tell him who you're with.
My name is Ted. I am with Cosmic.
Yeah.
Lecture.
All we have gossip, is conversation about this and the other. So that's our point number 2. Point number 3.
So I'm live on X now.
This is a very powerful point, by the way. So most of the time when we are in school, we get our teachers going out for break to have chai, alright? And this adds to the school budget. So for us, we say education is not free because of chai. Thank you so much. I like the tagline. Education is not free because of chai. That was group 3. And another round of applause for group 3. Alright, we are moving on swiftly. Let me invite group 4. Wow, 1 minute and 6 starts right now.
Thank you. Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
I'm part of group 4, so our prompt is Slimming Tea Works. Have it with 8 mandazis and see the difference.
Really? How does living tea work?
So I don't know about you, but my favorite type of mandazi is a really nice.
Manasim, comment goes to the place. What do you think of this place?
You know, it just melts in your mouth.
Yeah, this is where we are coming on the 2nd of August.
It rise and makes it airy and everything. But you know what else the yeast does? It gives you a yeast infection. Personally, I've never had one as you but here's the silver lining. But you still eat to make mandazis. So this is where the slimming tea kicks in. When you have the slimming tea with 8 mandazis, you're going to have a very explosive time in the toilet. So now you've counteracted the infection with losing weight. And as much as you might still have that infection, at least you have a nice body. So fair enough, the slimming tea still works.
I have reserved the place.
Thank you.
Tunakuja meet and greet.
Yeah, round of applause for group 4. You can see those are medical doctors, You come to educate us. Thank you so much. Let me invite group 5. Group 5. So we don't have group 5, they are not ready. Alright, I'm going to jump group 5 and invite group 6. And you are 1 minute 30 seconds start now.
Tunaongelea chai.
Two-pronged problem. First, it's us. Number 1.
So,
we
how
have
did you guys see my life?
We have low nutrient around consumption. Our insistence that Kenyan tea is based on the hearsay. We discuss it what searching the jaw and Number 2, you personally could not identify Kenyan tea if it walked up to you and introduced itself. However, the bigger point here is that even our tea is not trying. Has it ever introduced itself to you? Has it ever refused? If politicians were treating you the way they're treating our tea, if Kenyans were funding me the way they can do sometimes, then it's not true. That's why it's not good. Number 4, nepotism. All our team, it's just these teams that were grown from each other and each other and each other. At some point, the gene pool, it's not trying. And then, why is it not competing? Why is our team not competing with Nairobi Gossip Club? Would you allow your competitors to fight like that? Would you?
6. Let me invite group 7. Group 7?
One menu.
Yes.
So, yeah, this.
And your 1 minute 30 seconds starts now. Our question is, so anyway, you say God is still because Makafi.
You can represent us.
I'm live. I'm live.
I take a video to present.
I'm live. What is our question?
Thank you, white people, for colonization. We will interpret.
Yeah, I can present.
So, what points do you have?
Okay, let's discuss. No, the whole time.
Next.
The whole time. We're next? What do you mean we're next? I'm not even.
Even you can say, Red Gobari would have been jobless. Our Dera people would be selling Deras. Nowadays people say, actually my Dera Kwanza.
The whole concept of tea is industrialization.
No, it's just having, making something
out of it.
Yeah, so you don't have to see it. So maybe that's the only point I have. The other guy had said, okay, what's your name?
My name is Kwanzi. My name is Almasa, but I'm Kwanzi.
No, you see with English names, yeah, missing out there. But if you tell me your native name, it's only even just like a dog. I am going to kwambia ni ongaro, but
Thank you so much.
ikuchanganya.
I left your question for key. I thought you guys are rappers. Hii kijana mtanasham tea. Anapenda nini? Anapenda tea. Acha. That was group 7.
We are next.
Group 7.
So just say the Dera one and the Gobare one and we go.
Thank you so much. Alright, let me invite
So I should be recording. You can go. Sound.
We don't have group 8?
No.
Perfecto, I like that. Alright. Oh. Thank you.
Use a box. Some someone in record you on the shit.
So, what's up? Yeah. Our question was, thank you, white people, for colonization. We wouldn't have to. So my response is, if Gabon would have been jobless, because look at it, he has the whole industry behind it. And my second point is, you see there's also the part where we have to wear bells, so that we see. So that was my time. My name is Cosmopolitan.
Thank you so much. Alright, let me call your attention a little bit. Kindly.
I guess you record.
You guess?
So,
No, I did it. Okay,
so that also they
yes, I did it.
It's so Kenyan.
But
It's so Kenyan. I'm trying to live stream this thing. I'm having a bit and greet. And you're being so Kenyan right now. Being so Kenyan.
Let me now move to group number 9.
But no, I need to do well. I don't know how to use a live minute.
You're not on X?
I'm on X. I'm on X, but
I'm live streaming this thing right now. You can
no, but I was
I don't know. Maybe you check uniambie because you just live stream. Yeah, naona kina Chala. These are my guys. CG the artist. Yeah, naona David Bar. Yeah, Mama Kanisa. I'm going Chale. What's up? Yeah, this one.
It's not premium tea than Kenyan gossip after someone presents their work.
Yeah. It happens every Monday. Monday to Friday. So on Saturday, this is the place, man.
Okay, so
Now the
let me
pop-up.
invite group 10. Hey, you know what, prepare.
Hi, I'm live. You wanna say hi to my audience?
Yes. Hi.
Tell them who you're with.
I am with.
Tea is tea.
Oh, I'm with Cosmic. Nana Coffee Tea.
So, first of all,
Yeah, that's tea on you guys.
infusions and flavors. I like that who got a C minus, and
the US, and then comes back with an accent, and acts like they're better than you. So everything is for pretenders. You know those chicks who need to hit the gym, but don't say they have a bloated tummy. So instead of hitting the gym, they say they're gonna use detox pills. So they get shit, but they don't lose the weight. So that's flavor tea for you.
You wanna tell them?
So
You wanna tell them
our argument is simple.
Yeah.
Flavor tea is for the girls and the guys who want to feel like they're famous, but they really need shit.
Ticket sales are booming. Yeah, I'm live in front of X. Tell them who you're with.
I'm with Cosmopolitan.
Yeah. Vibes on vibes. Hi. You guys look nice. I'm live.
Have you
I'm
seen
live.
this? Have you seen this?
Yeah.
Focus on this. Focus
Okay,
on
okay.
this.
What is this? What is this?
Nilikimbia half marathon.
I also ran a marathon.
Wapi yako? Wapi yako?
Me yangu iko kwa nyumba. Yo, I'm live. You wanna tell them who you're with? You wanna tell them who you're with?
Cosmic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm live on X. Yeah. Yeah, to call their district. Yeah, this is the place, man. Vibes on vibes on vibes. Man, make time, make hay. Jenny, man, this is the place I wanted to show you guys. Ebuona, goddamn, isn't this lovely? Kulikuwa na option yoko, but nah. That's a G-Wagon, that's a Brabus. Bro, they own it, man. So, what's up? Yeah, naona David Bugs. Anaitwaje? Kenyan poet. Yeah. Yo, you guys, you want to tell me you ran 21 kilometers?
21 kilometers. Na bado niko hapa na bado bado niko na nguvu bana.
I hope you're not chasing bitches. Yeah. Chase checks, bro. Chase checks.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
So you ran 21 kilometers with we ran Nairobi ama?
No, it was the USIU marathon.
When was that?
It was yesterday in the morning from 6 a.m. to 9 p.m. to 9 a.m.
9 a.m.
9 a.m. Yeah. Ilikuwa rahisi sana.
Were you really prepared ama ulihema hema?
Hata sikuhema, hata sikusweat. Nilikimbia tu manzi, ilikuwa rahisi.
Yeah,
These are my haters. That's my haters.
This guy is my namesake. He's called like me Ian. Ian, what's up?
Ian is my boss. Winston.
This guy lied to me. You're so Kenyan. You're so Kenyan. But yeah, it's nice. It's vibes on vibes.
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening.
Yeah, actually, photographer.
My name is Ken.
Photographer, you're live. You're live doing your thing.
What tea cultures have died? What tea cultures have died off that need to come back? What tea cultures have died off and they need to come back? Number one, guys. Chesa kumi nenda wapi? Chesa kumi nenda wapi? Chesa kumi nenda wapi? Number two, and this is not throwing shots to anyone, but we used to get tea in thermoses. Right now they come in fancy mugs and everything else. We wish that was. Because with thermoses, we learn how to wash them properly. You understand where I'm coming from? Number three, when visitors were coming over to your place, walikuwa tunasema aje, hata unajipea chai. Point number 4. Number 5, calling home on chai. Hizi inaitwa nini? Kitu kidogo.
Zongogo tap.
Number 6, using actual tea leaves whenever we're trying to brew the tea. Using the tea bags, etc. etc. And then lastly, as we close, and I wish you guys to have a good party. Thank you.
Thank you. I hope you guys are having good time in this party. All right, let me invite group number 12, right? So let me invite group number 13. But in the meantime, I hope you guys are having good time. Karibu sana.
We do disclaimers first before we start. The views of this
do not present the use of group 13. Prompt. The KTPA sexual assault scandal was good for our teen industry. We now know that tea is not, it's a good,
I'm live. What do you want to tell 43 of my viewers?
No. I'm live. Tell nothing. No, thank you.
You don't want to tell them hi?
No, thank you.
No animals were harmed for this product. So what imagine if your brand is no women were sexually harassed in the production of this. Good for the power. Finally got tea above the tea. Number 4.
Yes, good people. I want to give you guys a sneak peek. Isn't this something or what?
Thank you for sharing. That's group 13. Let's appreciate each and every team. So, I want to be a little bit lenient, okay? I want all of us to be fair. So there are these two teams thinking that that's team number 1 and number 5, right? So I'm giving you, instead of 1 minute 30 seconds, I'm going to give you 30 seconds. Alright? So team number 1 and team number 5. Alright, that's team number 5. Alright?
Yeah, so if you want to know more
let's
about
appreciate them as I hope team number 1 that is ready.
weekend yako ni kula story hapa. Yeah, but what's up? Man, this is where we'll be at. We've seen the menu. We've seen this where we'll be. See the way it is back. It's an event.
The question is, why do we need tea if we can get Java juice? And tea takes so much time to be processed, it takes time to be boiled, steamed. Number 2, Java juice increases productivity by 200%. That guy is by 1,000%. If you take Java, you'll have really great conversations, even if you get her, right? Number 4 is organic, local, and emotionally intense. So please, let's get tea back to the British and have our Java juice back.
Alright, so let's go Java, guys. Let's go Java. Alright, let me invite group number 1. Yes. That will be our last team. Jana amefunga tai. Sikatai mtashinda lakini.
Hi everyone. Our problem tea machines should replace humans. Our point is just one. People deserve jobs in chairs. You can't have people standing in the cold, blacking tea all night, all morning, all day. People deserve jobs in chairs. Number two, machines don't get distracted.
I would have been honest.
You won't have people, machines man and gossiping the whole
My audience, I'm live. My audience thinks it looks nice. Yeah.
Number three,
Tell them who you're with. Tell them who you're with. Tell them who you're with.
has anyone ever seen a team board? We were built for chairs, for offices, for team. We were not built for standing in the cold. And then lastly, we need to upgrade our experience from being typical to having team.
Alright, that was group one. Good job. Alright, now I've been given the results and let me say you guys did well. Clap for yourself at home. You did well. Yes. So I just got directly to the results.
I could meet and greet. Second, you see the weight is packed.
So I start with the team that took position 5, okay? So I'm going to choose the top 5. Top 5. 9. So taking position 5 was group number 5. Was group number 5?
No pets allowed.
Just join me on stage.
Tell you
Just join me on stage. Yeah, your group representative. Just join me.
Is this other alternative I was looking for? How much is this match?
The bucket hat is 500. The pin is 250.
Do you guys deliver ama lazima mtu akuje hapa?
I think for now lazima tukuje hapa.
God. But is it only in pink?
No, they are black ones.
You know I'm live and I'm marketing your product. so you should invest in me something. But yeah, it's nice. Tell them who you're with. Yeah, I'm live.
Yeah, live on Twitter.
Live on X.
Okay.
Yeah. Gansai. This is how. Bro, mbona ukose kuja huku on the 2nd of August?
The beverages of Kenya. Now we can number 1. Mnaenda wapi tunakunywa kachai. Mnaenda kuna mtoto Kenya kachai. Kenya ameingia Kenya kachai. Down with that chai thing. Let's put it back at number 9 where it should be relegated and put other drinks like they say java juice, tears of your enemies, everything at the top.
Thank you so much. Alright, group number 6. We have 30 seconds starts now.
Nataka kutilia mkazo hapo kwa our tea is not trying. Why is our tea called tea or chai? Umesikia chai za wengine zinaitwa Darjeeling, Oolong, Earl Grey, chai.
Thank you so much for using your time very well. Group number 11. We have 30 seconds starts now.
In our group, we were thanking Moy for giving us tea, and we mentioned all types of tea.
I am live.
But one thing
in front of 56 people. What do you want to tell them?
In front of what? 56 people?
Yeah, on air.
Oh, really?
I
work in tea. Lots of good things about Kenyan tea. Ignore all these people talking here badly about Kenyan tea. Kenyan tea is where the tea is at.
You forgot to do this. Tell them who you're with.
Oh, really? Cosmic?
Yeah.
Hi, Cosmic.
Yeah, amazing.
Say good things about Kenyan tea, positive stories about it.
Yeah, you already said it. You're next.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Not tea. Group number 10, you have 30 seconds start now.
In my defense for tea, and you need to go like maybe get some therapy or something. But honestly, the tea it's really not cheap. And most importantly, I think it's for the people who want to look economically better, but then the burden is the system.
pesa yote imenipita. Yeah, but yeah, it's the place, man. It's the place to be, my guys. So make way while we make hay. When you come to Cosmopolitan. Mwambie niko live on it.
Okay. 11.
Yeah, you see that's a Bimo Bana. This is where we are at, man. See, skinny. 2nd of August. Just feel the vibe. Come to Cosmopolitan. Feel the vibe, man. 2nd of August, we'll have a meet and greet. That's from 2 p.m. all the way till 6. Yeah, 1500 bob only. Come, let's have a good time. That's a fucking G-Wagon. Woo!
Alright.
Ah, yeah, sijui kama inazuma izumba. So which team is going home? Which team is going home? That's a fucking G-Wagon. Sijui kama mtaiona, yeah.
Let's appreciate group number 5. Haya. Relax kidogo, sindio? We have guys in the house right now.
Hey, what's up? I'm live on X. You wanna say something to my viewers?
Group number 10.
Crazy?
So, please, msipige meza, sawa? Msipige meza, sawa? So relax, guys. Group number 10, wapigele yao. Alright. Group number 11.
So this is like your tarot. What's happening here? You're a tarot. What's the difference between a tarot and a psychic?
A tarot anatumia intuition.
A psychic
Anatumia
funny ways. That's very nice. Nani, so you use intuition?
I use intuition to guide me to the reading. But just psychic wako na all knowing, but mimi niko na all feeling. Kuna clairsentient na kuna clairvoyant.
What?
Yeah, so my gift is clairsentient.
So what is
What's energy ama aura, my emotion.
So you can feel my aura right now when I'm standing next to you.
Yeah.
Lying.
I'm not lying.
No banging tables. 5 seconds, sawa? Only 5 seconds, alright? So,
how can you feel my energy? So what does it feel like? Is it warm? Is it cold? What do you feel?
I'm excited.
Thank you so much.
Printing body language.
I have to study for that video. I study for that
So you study great.
Kila kadi kona meaning, there are 78 cards. Na ziko na different meanings. An upright position, in a reverse position, and upright position.
And man, you know, I've never met a real life tarot. I've only seen.
We are many.
So is it something you study from? You're born with it. It's a gift.
It's a gift, but you have to study. Not like lazima you study for it. Yeah, but it's an inborn gift. I got it from my father. Yeah, najua kusema watu, you can't lie to him. And he dreams it. Yeah. Yeah, he sees visions through dreams.
Are you on X? Are you on IG?
I'm on IG.
You're on IG.
Yeah. Melody Soulful Tarot. Melody Soulful Tarot.
I'll DM you.
Sawa.
Cosmic. I'll DM you. Very nice. Look at that. Very nice.
Also runs the economy.
identity crisis. Our tea has an identity crisis. It has no loyalty to us and we should show it no loyalty. Ikiuzwa ifike abroad inakaribishanga jina. Aisemagi from Kenya. It's blended with other things alafu inawakana. Tulikane pia. Kemea pepo.
Hi, what's up? I'm live streaming this. You wanna say something in front of my audience? You wanna even say hi? Tell them that this may be your first time attending Blanket lectures. Oh, I'm not here. You're up there. Oh, there's a meeting you're attending. Nice outfit, by the way. I really like your shirt. Yeah.
Trying to bring flowers back.
Yeah, you should have hopped on stage because you got even the charisma.
Yeah, you haven't heard me.
Cheers. Yeah, cheers, bro. Tell them who you're with. No, I'm not filming you, but tell them who you're with. I'm not filming you.
Who am I with?
Yeah. Cosmic.
What did Cosmic do?
I'm just host discussions.
Okay. So this is a debate, a lecture.
It's a debate. You can call it a debate because you can contribute and all that. Yeah. You've never attended? No. You should try it.
How often? How regular are they?
Bi-weekly. Twice a month. Mondays. It's fantastic.
Hey, next time.
Yeah, you should try it.
Oh man.
Cheers, bro. Yeah. I didn't get your name though.
Zach. Yeah.
It's nice to meet you.
My hand's a bit manky.
Anytime you're
Around.
yeah. I don't know how you'll holler at me, but we will meet.
I'll be here.
Cheers, bro. Yeah. Good. Look at you. Streaming this whole thing. You wanna say something in front of my audience? The way you look, bang. You're not shy. There's someone calling me. Yeah.
Wow, it was a very, very competitive session. So, for a minute, kindly. So I want us to do a very simple activity, okay? For some few seconds, I want you guys just close your eyes. Just close your eyes. I am talking mfuko. Just close your eyes. How many can see me? You can see me. Can you close your eyes?
And I'm gonna get them forced.
I want you guys, I don't know whether you like tea or you don't, but I want you to imagine your favorite brand, okay?
Yeah, hi, what's up? You look bang. You look bang. That's what my audience is saying. Anyway, that was me. Anyway, I'm live. You want to say something? You don't want to tell me what you read. God, you can't even give me a shout out. Yeah, you look nice. You look nice.
Alright, now you can open your mind.
Yo, this is where we'll be at.
Just to let you know, if you follow our social media platforms, the link has been uploaded. Let's go on IG, you find it, and you get to
Wakili, what's up?
So, yes, we feel
very much.
She's the founder of Silence. Founder. She's the founder and CEO of Mason Chai. You guys, we've been talking about chai. I hope amepata mahali ya kuwasamehea. Manake, hey. Alright, founder and CEO of Mason Chai, founder and chair of Young Tea Growers, and also a co-chair of Women in Tea Value Chain Association in East of the Rift Valley region. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for one and only Wangu Wamajani.
This is so weird. This is also so fun. Okay, can everyone hear me? Hi everyone. So my name is Wangu Majani, but my real surname is Muregi. That's the name that my family gave to me. It's so nice to have everyone here. I think I'll just give context. Is that my cousin Mark? Oh no, it's not. I'll just give a bit of context as to why this talk is so important. We called it the Kenyan Tea Story, and it's from 2 leaves in a bud to many stories in a cup. So I accidentally ended up in tea, and I was telling my friends at the front that the reason why I ended up in tea is because a politician stole from my family, and I could not fathom that my family were being robbed, and so I uprooted my entire life from England at a corporate job in London, England, working for the City of London, and I basically decided that tea was going to be my baby. And so that was about 5 years ago, but I've only lived in Kenya for 3 years. So my Swahili is bad. Sorry. So yeah, I'm sure you've heard my introduction. I think I'll get started. What is tea? So you'll get the slides later on. So tea is basically, when we talk about tea, I think it's really important that we clarify exactly what we're talking about here. We're not talking about flowers steeped in water. That is just flowers steeped in water. So group number 10, the lady who was talking about it, she was absolutely correct. When we talk about tea, we're talking about Camellia sinensis only, and it's a plant, and it grows all over the world. There are so many different types of tea, and I think I'm going to do a run through on the different types. So there's something called white tea, which is really easy to make. You basically just dry, and that's it. And then there's green tea, which includes matcha. I don't know if anybody knows, but at the moment there's a massive decline in matcha, especially in Japan, and I'm going to share some interesting stuff about that. There's also something called yellow tea, which is really rare, and it has a very mild taste. And then there's purple tea. This morning I got a call from a colleague of mine in India, and he was telling me that Kenya has basically purported to the world that they are the ones who invented purple tea, but actually we did not invent purple tea. I discovered this morning. It actually grows in India, and it's a clone that has been around for a very long time. So up until this morning, I genuinely believe that this was our baby, and that this was something that we invented. And then there's black orthodox tea, which is the long fermented leaves, and it's obviously my favorite type of tea. And then there's black CBC, which is the granules that are best for women. So white tea, I don't even know if you can see on the picture, it's basically, all that happens is there's a cultivar. So in tea, because it's a plant, you pluck the bud, which is the youngest part of the actual plant itself. So I'll just go back. You pluck the youngest parts of the thing that's like sticking out. In Kikuyu, it's called the mururi, and that's the part that's plucked. And then you basically dry it in the shade for like 12 days. We did this on my farm just at the end of June, beginning of July. bamboozle that we just made this on the farm. It's also the most expensive. It's one of the most expensive teas because it's so labor. It's so labor intensive. It takes about 10 to 12 days to make. It's also one of the teas that's super low in caffeine, and it helps with calm. And in terms of taste, it tastes like it just tastes like water and flowers. It's like a really light taste. I think probably I can't describe what it tastes like, but it's nice. Then there's green tea, which I'm sure many people have had. People who are into slimming tea, I hate to tell you, slimming tea is not really a thing. It doesn't actually exist. People have been made to believe that it is, but green tea is one of the teas that they put in the slimming teas, and basically it's bursting with antioxidants, and it's one of those things whereby green tea is good. Like if you want to wake up, like you have a cup of green tea, essentially. There's something called yellow tea, which is super, super rare, and it's one of the rarest types of tea. We can make all of these teas, by the way, in Kenya, but we'll get to talking about shortly. Then there's something called oolong tea, which is typically grown in Taiwan, and then there's something called milk oolong. And so milk oolong is probably my favorite tea because when you grow it and then you steep it in water, it tastes like a milk tea, but there's no milk in it, it's just the tea on its own. Yeah, like that's pretty cool, right? That just the plant on its own has like a milky, buttery taste. I had some a while ago and my mind was blown. If you were thinking about a black tea that doesn't have milk, but you want a milky taste, you would go for an oolong because it has the milky taste, but it has to be a milk oolong specifically. In terms of price, it's also one of the most expensive teas in the world as well. Purple tea, which I genuinely believe up until this morning was a Kenyan invention, is actually not. Which is heartbroken. I'm still sort of dealing with that trauma of finding that out this morning. And it's basically the specific crop just has a reddish hue, and so when you put it in water, then you add lemon to it. The lemon basically gives the liquor or the liquid a purplish hue, and that's how it becomes purple. And then there's something called pu'er tea. This is like a cake, and so this is again one of the most interesting teas, and it's also one of the most expensive teas as well. It comes in two types. There's a raw type, and then there's also another type that is ripened, and it's basically fermented, and so you bring it off tea like a cake. And then it's the one that's pressed in, and the pressed goes for like $8,000 per kilo. Oh, we can make that if you want. Then there's something called black tea, which is orthodox tea typically. They make it people call it a premium tea because it's a whole. When we talk about black tea, which stands for crushed hair and pearl, what we're talking about is essentially the tea where you that's what we all know, that's what we all love. In Kenya, whenever I travel, people always know what Kenyan drinking culture, tea drinking culture is, and I'm like, we literally need to promote that shit. And that's our culture. If we're lucky, we will add stuff to it. So, I want to on tea bags, and there are two types of tea bags. Lots of people give tea bags hand pressed, but not all tea bags are made equal. So there are paper tea bags which are made around paper, which obviously is good for you, and there's obviously the neo-soylent ones which are made from plant fibers, so those are really good for you, and it's safe to drink. So in Kenya, you're looking at brands like the Tea Company, Sturmy use them, Safari do a couple of those as well, and Ketepa, encourage you go to have a range. So every time you buy tea, look on the bags, look at what the ingredients in the tea bags are, if you're going to drink tea bags. Okay, so we've gone through, that's a rundown of all of the different types of tea that essentially exist in the world, and that's just a general idea. I want to now talk about the history of tea. So tea does originate from China. There are two different stories on when tea in China started and how it was found. One story is that one emperor basically was boiling water and then some leaves fell into his water and then he liked the taste and then that was tea. And that's one story. The other story is something completely different. And it's that it was brought in by the Sheng dynasty and it was used as a medicinal product. Tea then moved into Japan by the Buddhist monks. And the Buddhist monks were the ones who were responsible for adding the historical or the cultural element to it. So they're the ones who created the ceremony. So I'm sure everybody has heard of Japanese tea drinking ceremonies and rituals. These are about 700 years old. And the reason why they started them with the monks anyway is because when they were brought over from the Buddhist monks in China, their big idea was, okay, and how do we make this special? How do we make this interesting? And so remember when I was talking about the Kenyan tea drinking ritual and Kenyan tea drinking culture, we kind of don't really have one, I guess, other than boiling tea and having it at every single event that we have. So now we come to India. So China was exporting most of their tea to the UK, to England specifically. The UK was drinking so much tea that the British East India Company were like, hey, we need to expand this. So they went to India and then they found tea already growing in a place called Assam. It was naturally occurring. When it was naturally occurring, the British were like, oh, I think we should probably grow some more, but we should do it on a commercial scale. And so that's how Assam tea came to originate. Because the British bought land, well, I say bought, but I think we all know the truth about that. They took land and then they planted all of this Assam around it. And then they went to a place called Darjeeling, which is, somebody talked about Darjeeling tea, I don't know who it was. I think it was Bashari, yeah. Yeah, so they talked about... Yes! So, when they planted, so how Darjeeling came about was, they basically decided that what they were going to, the British decided that they were going to go to a place called Darjeeling and they were going to plant the Chinese cultivar on Indian acidic soil. And so, if unless you're a science person, you're not going to understand why that's cool, but let me explain why it's a cool thing, right? Assam typically has quite alkaline soil. It's similar to what we have in Kenya, right? So you're taking a crop that exists in one setting and taking it to a whole other setting, and then you're expecting the same thing to happen, but actually something completely different happens. And that's why Darjeeling is known as the champagne of tea in the tea world. It's one of the most premium teas that you can find in India, but we can talk more about whether or not it's the most premium tea in the world. I believe Kenyan tea is. Okay. Alright, so that's a brief history of India, China, Japan, and how all that came about. So I want to talk about Kenya now. I briefly touched on colonialism and I've talked about the British East India Company, but let's talk about what that looks like in Kenya. So in Kenya, it's actually, so William Sati, who are wonderful conglomerates up here in Kericho, they say that they started planting tea in 1869, but actually they did not. They started in 1903, around the same time that the Kane brothers did. And this is verified by the Kenya National Archives. They're the ones that say that. And why that's important is because the tea story in Kenya is a little bit different to what we have in India, what we have in China, and what we have in Japan. All these plantations in Kericho and places like Bomet were established to basically expand the British Empire. And so now, when we get to independence, which was in 1963, when independence happened, they decided that they were going to democratize it, or what they called democratize it. And that was the birth of an organization called PTA. Who knows what PTA is? It's an agency. But brilliant. So I'm really glad that you said it's an authority. And I don't know if you can read this, but I'm going to read, and this is literally copy and pasted from the website. KTDA is a private company owned by about 600,000 smallholder tea farmers. Did you hear that? Owned by 600,000 smallholder tea farmers. That's a really important thing for people to understand. KTDA is not an agency. And the farmers are the ones who own it. So if you're a tea farmer or you love someone who's a tea farmer and they take tea to a KTDA factory, put your hand up now. Yes. If you're my girls and you love me. Okay, great. So you should tell your farmer, the person that you love, that they need to go and visit their factory. They own the factory. There is no decision that can be made or that should be made about that factory without the input of farmers. And then there are 9 subsidiaries. So I want us to do something a bit different, and I want us to say, repeat after me. The factory belongs to farmers. Can everyone repeat? On 3. 1, 2, 3. The factory belongs to farmers. Woo! Okay, good. We're on the same page. So, I want to move on to now your Tea zones, right? I know there are lots of Way friends in the house. Yeah, millennials are having a hard time with that one. It's mostly Gen Zs who are enjoying that. But now your Tea zones are really important, and I think I find this difficult to say, but one of the good things that Moy did was introducing the Nayo Tea Zone. And the Nayo Tea Zone was basically created to stop wealthy Kenyans from buying up land. And so one of my friends always teases me that my family or one of those people